Welcome to a special edition of Poker Strategy on Card Player TV, in which 2011 PCA main event champion Galen Hall walks us through a crucial fold he made that preserved his tournament life and allowed him to go on to win the title and the $2.3 million first place prize. The hand came up shortly after the beginning of heads-up play. Hall had $13.1 million in chips to Chris Oliver's $33.4 million. From the button, Hall raised to $450,000 holding the 8 of clubs, 4 of hearts. Oliver defended from the big blind with the ace of diamonds, 2 of spades. The flop came down 5 of diamonds, 3 of diamonds, 2 of clubs. Oliver checked his bottom pair and Hall fired $575,000. Oliver made the call. The turn brought the 2 of hearts, giving Oliver trips. Oliver checked and Hall checked behind. The ace of spades hit on the river and Oliver checked his 2s full of aces to Hall, who bet $2 million. Oliver shoved all in, and because he had Hall covered, if Hall called with his wheel, he would finish second. After a few minutes in the tank, Hall made the right fold, and this great laydown allowed him to go on to win the title. Card Player TV got Hall's side of the story just after his win.
So that was like really early in the heads-up match, so this is a spot where, you know, I rivered the straight, the 1-card straight, and instead of making, like, a lot of people value bet there, like 1.1 million, like 55% pot or something, you know, which opens the door, you know, they'll get bombed on like 4 million and they'll have to call. It's a spot for 2 reasons. I bet almost pot, full pot, like 2 million. If he's got an ace, he's never folding. Like I could go all in and he'd still call. So I want to make a big, like, pot size value bet to get as much money as possible from an ace, or, you know, some other pair that's just decided that he's going to pay me off. And then also the other part of it is that, like, when he check raises me, it really polarizes his range to, you know, 4-6 straights or better, or air. And, you know, Chris is a very good player, and I know he's capable of bluffing with air there. But the bet sizing, you know, like, if he's bluffing with air, or if he's bluffing at all, it's to push me off of, like, you know, weaker hands. And then, like, when I bomb, like, I'm pretty polarized too. When he checked jams for like 10 million into the 2 million pot, my 2 million, and then, you know, obviously him calling to go over that is, I mean, it's just like, it's the bet sizing, like, it's so big. He doesn't need to bet that big to blow me off a bluff. Or, you know, even like weak, like aces or 1-pair hands, he just doesn't need to. So, like, the only reason he can be betting that much is just, like, for value, and the only things he can have for value there are maybe a 4-6 straight, but almost always a boat, some sort of, you know, ace deuce is the most likely boat, which I'm told is what he actually had. And, you know, the hand playing out ace deuce that way makes a lot of sense. And then, you know, he may have, like, flopped a set or something and slow played it. That'd be a little more unusual. But it made a lot of sense for him to have a boat. And, you know, it's actually, like, when you look at it, it's a pretty trivial fold, but, you know, just the absolute value of my hand made it pretty tough, so I had to think about it for a while.